Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I already posted a video already earlier on, but I really didn't explain the reason for the existence of this channel, and so since it really seemed pointless, I wanted to show you this video so that you could understand why I'm really doing this and what's the purpose of the channel. Now, really, I wanted to tell you something about me first. Just a regular guy. I'm really interested in different kind of businesses. I'm getting into different kind of drop shipping, Amazon FBA, and online businesses in general, and also into the real estate. I've been studying a lot recently in the last years, but I still didn't get inside any kind of business, and that's exactly why I want to start this YouTube channel, because most of the people that start YouTube channels, they usually started and show videos of how to become successful after they already reached that milestone. And this is the first reason why I really want to start a YouTube channel, because it's gonna be different from everybody else's. Usually the videos that have been posted by the typical YouTuber is you should do these 20 steps and they will guarantee that you will make 3,000 euros a month, for example. But it's very easy for them to say that after they already reach that amount of money, right? So I wanted to show you a different perspective of how the business is. So since I'm gonna get inside these tutorials, inside the courses, and I'm gonna be doing all these new businesses anyway, I wanted to also share my experience with you, and that is one of the reasons why this channel exists, so that you can see a different perspective how business really is, how much you have to struggle and what the problems are. Nobody speaks about the problems in different businesses. They all tell you about the good stuff, and problems come later when you purchase the course, right? So that's the first reason, because it's different. The second one will be because it makes it valuable. For example, I will be explaining how I struggle. For example, whenever I have to start a website, the website is going to be slow. So I can explain how you can make it faster and why it's slow. On the other side, I start an Amazon FBA and I explain you why it's difficult and why maybe it doesn't work and why maybe it works. And since I'm starting from ground zero, and possibly you're also on the same position, you can relate to what I'm trying to do here. Since maybe you will be at the same position as I am, you will be not at the very beginning, because I already spent some time learning for a few years, but we will be like here, I already spent enough time to understand what all these things is about, but I still didn't earn any money, and probably that's where you are right now as well. So you can possibly relate, and possibly this YouTube channel will help you in case you want to start some businesses but you don't know how much is the cost and if it's really gonna pay off. So for example, I already invested 1,000 euros on a course, I already invested hundreds of euros on Facebook ads, and so I can simply tell you, hey, I tried this and I tried that, and it doesn't work. This is the struggle I'm having. And so you will see what the problems of the business really are. And in that case, you can simply avoid to be wasting this money and this time yourself. And simply by watching the videos I put on this channel, maybe they will help you to create your own business and avoid all the mistakes, and maybe just point towards the right direction, towards the right business, instead of trying them out by yourself and finding out later on that they don't work, right? Then everyone is trying to sell. If you search on YouTube, if you go on Facebook, wherever you are, everybody is trying to sell you something. Everybody is trying to sell you a course. Nobody is really telling you, hey, I can tell you exactly what to do and how to do it. And they all tell you, register here, put your email for free, and then you log in into the page, and voila, you have to spend 300 euros or 1,000 euros for this amazing course that will teach you how to make money online. And then you try it out and it doesn't work, and you want your money back and you don't know what to do, and that's what this channel is going to prevent. It's going to try to avoid this happening to you. So I really hope that this is going to be helpful for you. Also because people really want to learn. They don't really want to spend money before learning. They want content, they want value, they want to understand how a business works without having to spend their money inside it. They want to know if they're going to have an actual result before having to put their own money out of their own pocket. Because most of the time what happens is you put money into the business and then later on you find out about the problems, you find out why they don't work, and eventually you will just screw this idea and you will just not pursue this idea anymore. So why not, instead of having someone in your same position do these things for you, or maybe explain you why they work rather than not working, right? For just to give you an example, for now that we are in the COVID-19 situation, if you see on the Facebook ads, for example, they banished all the Facebook ads that are related straight to coronavirus, because everyone is trying to take advantage of the situation that everyone is home, everyone always has the phone in their hands, and they all want to sell you products, right? So Facebook even had to put a stop on that, and they said no, any product related to the COVID-19 is not going to be allowed, and so all the advertisements are going to be banished if they are related to the COVID-19. So just to tell you, have heads up for that, everyone is just trying to sell you stuff, but if you're not interested in something, you're not going to purchase it, so you just want to know how it works really, right? So that's another reason for this channel to be existing. Another example I wanted to tell you about is that there are people that are interested in these things and there are people that are not interested. So why am I doing this YouTube channel? Is so that when the people are interested, they can just look up on YouTube how to create this business. Is this business really working? And they will pop up my video. And my video will be exactly explaining them if it does work or if it doesn't. It's not gonna be the typical I'm trying to sell you something, because I didn't try to do this, but just to give you an example, I have a couple of friends, and I remember a month ago I texted one of them, and he is really in a good shape, and now that he's been home, he has all the equipment and he does always gym and he has an amazing body. So I told him, hey, listen, I'm starting my own blog and I wanted to know if you're interested in maybe I can explain you how to start your own. You can simply put your own products and say what diet you use, what is the equipment that you use, and you don't really have to sell anything. You just say your own experience. You're already posting all these pictures, all these videos on Instagram, right? So why not just doing the same thing on a WordPress site, and people will actually, the people that are already interested in it will just get your recommendation, your honest recommendation, and you will maybe make some money out of it. Like you don't have to sell. You simply have to say, oh, this is the equipment I use. If you wanted to, go on Amazon and buy it, right? And then Amazon will pay your commission if these people go and buy on Amazon. So why not just do it? You're already doing these things, right? So he didn't really refuse the idea at the beginning. He thought it was a really good idea. But the fact is he was not really interested in it. So it was kind of resulting in a waste of time from my side and a waste of time from his side. Because even though it is a really good idea and even though he could actually make some money out of it, he just didn't want to do it. He was just not interested. So there is no point on me texting my old chat and saying, hey, are you interested in this? Are you interested in this? Are you interested in this? Because people think I'm trying to sell them something whenever I'm just trying to help them. So it's pointless. I'm just gonna upload videos. This is a much better way. I can just take the YouTube channel, upload the videos onto it, and people that are actually interested in learning, they can just come to my channel and they can just learn without having me to try to sell them something. So another reason right there. Now, it's also to keep a personal track. Now, since most of the people, as I already said, most of the YouTubers, they will simply tell you, oh, this is how you have to do, purchase this course, it will explain you step by step how to do it, and then you're left alone and you don't know what to do. In this case, instead, I want to keep a track of what I'm doing. I'm starting from ground zero, remember? So I want you, maybe you're in the same situation. You start from zero and you can see all the struggle that I have to have every day in order to reach the objective, because eventually I know I'm gonna make enough money to be financially free. And you also want that, right? So why starting a YouTube channel when it's already done? It's gonna be easy then. I have already done it. I can simply tell you, hey, pay me 300 euros for this course and you will know how to do it too. But I'm not gonna really help you because you don't know what I had to go through in order to make this work. So this is also another reason. And It's also because I want to keep track. I want this to be kind of the proof of how I got financially independent, because if I just upload a video when I'm already financially independent, it may seem like a scam, the typical I'm trying to sell you something. While if I have video after video after video of how I had to fight all the Amazon FBA, all the struggle I had, you will see there is going to be a track of my business slightly growing and improvement constantly going upwards, right? An upward trend. And over time, you will see that this is actually a successful business, and you will see the history of it. And so that is going to really be helpful for a lot of people that don't really trust a lot of things they find on YouTube or these courses, right? You have a track record, and most really don't. Another reason is because, as I said, it's very easy for them to sell you a course because they've already done it. So they're like, oh, you just have to do these steps and there you go, it's done. So what do? You go on the website, you insert your email, your name, your address, and you pay 300 euros. You have the course, you start the course, you follow step by step, you do everything they tell you to do, and it doesn't work. You don't know what to do, and you try to contact someone and nobody responds. Or you're just left alone, basically. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to move forward. You find problems, and nobody told you there was going to be problems. But there is going to be problems, like 100%, and I can assure you there is always going to be some problems, and nobody tells you about it. So you're very, very much left alone. And that's why you should avoid to go into these courses if you don't know what the problems are going to be earlier on, and nobody tells you that earlier on. So that's also why I want to show you the struggle that is behind it, so that you can understand really what the business is about, right? I'm trying new things anyway, so I said myself, why not just share what I already do, right? It's free, I can simply upload a video and people can see it for free. So since I'm already struggling, I'm already doing this, there was no point for me not to just upload free content and give value to people. So this is going to be based on trust and honesty, on the actual costs and on the actual outcome. Most of the people you will find on Instagram, the typical profile where there is one guy with just 3 pictures that is apparently trading online, and they have more than 10,000 followers, and they text you privately, hey, I'm a very famous investor and I make a lot of money for the people that invest with me. So give me some money and I will invest for you, I will make you this much money, I'm this much profitable, a typical scam. Now, you see the 10,000 and you're like, the 10,000 followers, and you're like, oh, this may be actually someone that can make money because they have so much people liking the content, right? Well, it's not true, because I can pay for the 10,000 followers, and I can actually do that for Instagram. There is programs where I can pay 50 euros and I have 10,000 subscribers. So you see the channel, I can simply open it right now, post 3 pictures, pay for it. I can pay even for the likes. I pay for the likes, I pay for the subscribers, and you see a very nice page, plenty subscribers, plenty likes, and you're gonna be like, wow, this guy really knows what to do, and you're gonna be they're gonna try to take you and scam. They're gonna try to steal your money, right? Somehow. Don't trust that. Don't trust that. Like, now that you know about it, you should follow YouTube channels like this, okay? Also, there's going to be the typical free registration courses. There's not going to be, oh, click here, click there, and you will have the free course and I will be explaining all this stuff. All the content will be for free. So, also another reason right there. You're welcome. Then, another reason why I want this YouTube channel to work is really because I can enjoy teaching. I will tell you a little story about myself. You will get to know me better in the next following videos. But for now, I just want to give you a little tip of how I'm like, okay? Simply, you may have heard of this game already. I was playing League of Legends, so it's a pretty famous game. and he called me outrageous because I was uncontrollable. I was getting angry all the time playing. Even though I was very good at it, I was in the top 3% players worldwide, meaning that there was like only 10,000 people playing better than me at the game. I wanted to go professional. And so what I started to do was studying a lot of the game, because that's what I like to do. I like to study the things in very depth and then put a lot of focus on the things I do. And that's why I believe I'm going to be successful in the future. And that's why you should follow this course, because you will see the struggle I put into things. But then League of Legends very specifically drove me crazy. So I couldn't play anymore. I had to do something else. I started teaching. And if you find Crystal Doma on Twitch, you will still find my videos actually. And I was just teaching people for free how to play League of Legends in a very professional way. And what are the mistakes they're gonna do and what they're doing well and how they should improve. So it's always been kind of inside of me to correct people. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I will tell you, oh, you do this wrong, you do that wrong, and I'm gonna be... But I always like the fact of teaching people how to do something. And that's also one of the reasons why I want to share this experience with you. Not only because it might be good for you, it might be good for me, because I'm gonna be tracking everything, but also because it might help you in the future. So this is all for today. If you like this content, please leave a like, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. And I'm gonna see you on the next video.